Now, on to our final category, the Stephen McAleese Outstanding Contribution to Headway Award, sponsored by No5 Barristers Chambers. This award is named after a young man in recognition of his own outstanding contribution to Headway. Stephen McAleese defied the effects of his own brain injury by dedicating his life to helping others. He was passionate, caring, and determined to do all he could to improve life for other people affected by brain injury before he sadly passed away in 2010. Stephen's mum, Susan, alongside Evelyn Vincent, has agreed to help present this special award, so please welcome them onto the stage alongside John Coughlin, KC from No5 Barristers Chambers. For some help. Your sunshine, your sunshine, your sunshine, shining down. Your sunshine, your sunshine, your sunshine, shining down. Now, before we meet our finalists, let's hear a little bit more about what makes them outstanding.
Dee Blackwell is massively deserving of this award. She is completely selfless with her time, her compassion. She never says no to helping someone else, even if it is at her own expense. Her instinct is to protect and to fight for other people who need it, and she very much deserves recognition.
Dee's work with Headway Huddersfield and District is invaluable. Not only has she helped members fight the DWP, but she's also helped tackle problems within the local authority.
Dee, you are amazing. Thank you for all your support.
I just want to say how enormously grateful we are to Chris. He and Alex went through a real trauma. She's made an incredible recovery. They could have got on with their very busy, very demanding lives, but Chris decided that he wanted to make a difference, and we know he doesn't do it for the accolades or the recognition, but he absolutely deserves all of them.
Thanks for everything, Chris. Thanks for your hard work.
Thanks for raising money, Chris, and thanks for all your hard work.
Thanks, Chris, for raising money for Headway. Thanks, Chris, for raising money for Headway. You're a very good man. Best luck, my man.
Thank you very much, Chris, for all the stuff you've done for Headways. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chris, for your hard work. We are unbelievably grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, for everything you've done for Headway.
Thank you, Chris, for raising money for Headways. It's been a real help.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Everyone at Headway appreciates all your hard work for us.
Thanks, Chris.
Good luck, Dean! Good luck, Dean, from all of your colleagues at the Royal London Hospital Better Together project. You're our superstar.
Dean is amazing. He is a wonderful human being, a wonderful colleague. He brings something that I cannot do. He brings his experience with his brain injury. I like his sense of humor, his spontaneity, his easygoing, and also I love what he has achieved from before his injury and after the injury.
It's such an honour to work with Dean. His dedication to supporting people dealing with a new brain injury is astounding. He gives people hope and motivates and encourages those who are struggling in a way that no one else can. I'm supposed to be the mentor in our relationship, but I learned so much more from him than he'll ever learn from me. He's an absolute inspiration, a true one in a million, and we all love him to bits.
Now, let's meet them. First up, from Headway Huddersfield, Dee Blackwell. Now, Dee's son Gareth was just 19 years old when he sustained 2 catastrophic brain injuries. Since then, Dee has constantly lobbied for Gareth and other brain injury survivors to have access to the best possible support. Dee has shown an unwavering determination in dealing with local authorities, GPs and the Department of Work and Pensions. On one occasion, when a brain injury survivor was facing withdrawal of his job seeker's allowance, Dee fought for 2 years to have his benefits reinstated. She attended a number of DWP tribunals until a judge ruled in the individual's favour based on the arguments presented by Dee. She then harangued the DWP until it finally made the agreed payments. Dee was nominated by Adrian Hawley, chairman of Headway Huddersfield and Districts Committee. He said, "Dee is like our Rottweiler. Once she gets her teeth into something, she does not let it go until the issue is resolved. She is an unsung hero, unsung no more, Adrian." Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Dee Blackwell. Thank you for not biting, Dee. Our next finalist is from Headway, Cardiff. Please welcome to the stage Chris Case. Now, Chris is a determined fundraiser from Cardiff who has raised more than £60,000 for his local Headway group after his wife Alex sustained a brain injury. During the aftermath of Alex's brain injury, the family received incredible support from their local rugby club, and Chris combined his love of rugby and passion for supporting people with brain injuries to form the Headway Cardiff Select 15 charity rugby team. As well as raising vital funds, the team increases awareness of brain injury in sport and the importance of identification and best practice when it comes to concussion. Chris was nominated by Headway Cardiff and South East Wales CEO Rebecca Pearce, and she said, "Chris doesn't do what he does for accolades, but is driven by altruism and the satisfaction of knowing he's made a difference and helped to improve the lives of people with brain injury. We find it difficult to thank Chris appropriately for all he has done. I think this will help, Rebecca." Please join me in congratulating Chris. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Stephen McAleese Outstanding Contribution to Headway Award, sponsored by No5 Barristers Chambers, from Headway, East London, goes to Dean Harding. Definitely the reception of the afternoon. Fantastic. Dean was just 21 when he was assaulted at a nightclub, sustaining lifelong injuries in the process. His brain injury changed his life completely, with Dean dedicating his life to improving the lives of his fellow brain injury survivors. For the past 21 years, Dean has been a volunteer, an advocate, a campaigner, a friend. He has spoken to politicians, to commissioners, the media, basically anyone who will listen, and even some that would rather not, about brain injury and the need for more help to be provided to those affected. He has held several voluntary roles at Headway East London, including media officer, trustee and campaigner, but his finest achievement is helping to secure £140,000 of funding to support brain injury survivors through an early intervention service, which I think is worth a round of applause in itself. That £140,000 means support is given to patients at their hospital bedside to provide hope, education, emotional support and guidance following their brain injury. Natalie Clapshaw, Director of Development and Casework Manager at Headway East London, nominated Dean for the award. She said, Although a character... Stay here, Dean. You've got more to say. There's more to say. Although a character you will never forget meeting, Dean is quiet about the impact and achievements he has made. You could have fooled me. At Headway East London. It comes naturally to him that he would dedicate his life to those in need, providing a service he never got and one that would have been so helpful to him. Dean really does bring a sense of hope and energy to everyone he meets, our members at support groups, patients in hospital and the staff team he is part of. He brings his whole self to everything he does, including accepting an award. So Dean, absolutely fantastic. What an amazing contribution. Dean, thank you so much. Please.
Stay close to me. Watch the world come alive tonight. Stay close to me. Hold your head high. Hold on, arms open wide. Yeah, the world starts to come alive when you stay close to me. Today this could be the greatest day of our lives. Today this could be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Harding there. Thank you and congratulations. What a reception. And thank you to Susan McAleese and to Evelyn Vincent as well for presenting this award, and John Coghlan from No5 Barristers Chambers for sponsoring it. Thank you so much. In fact, let's put our hands together for all 12 of our amazing finalists. Dean, you're worth the attendance fee alone. Fantastic.